What it do? In this joint, I ain't gonna say it's my last joint, but this will be my most recent. And I'm gonna do a little bit explaining about myself and who I am. Not that I owe you any explanation to who I be, nor do I have to take into consideration how you feel about me. That I do. And that's just me. Whether it makes any sense or not, that's totally up to the viewer. Again, one thing that I know highly is that these videos is going to allow you to pick me apart and, make your own assumption or come to your own conclusion about who I be. And then for those of you that might know a little bit about me, you can say what you want to say and feel how you want to feel. Again, we all entitled to our opinion. And you entitled to your asshole. All I'm going to say is this: don't be a whole ass, because there's more to your physical being than just that. And if that's what makes you up, then, bring your head from between your legs. Male, female, whether you know your gender or whatever, or you ride with what you was born to be, or you know what you was meant to be. That's another thing that's going on in society. They don't want you to say certain things because some people are sensitive. Well, I know and understand that. So I just am insensitive in some certain ways. Like, I'm looking to critique these joints, and they might not be to some people's likings. Well, one thing I did learn in my 37 years of existence on this planet, actually 38 when you consider the 9 months, but anyhow, you can't please all the people all the time. So if I come across as vulgar, no one understand this, man. Where I'm from, I carry that with me every day, and I can't let that go. Like, not that I can't get beyond it, because, I grow every day. Like in these videos, I grew a little bit with each and every video. Not only how I orient myself, how I speak when I'm talking, and how I'm conveying my message. Like, it might seem like I'm mad and angry, and to some of you who don't understand me when I'm mad and angry, that might be just how it is that I'm coming across to you. Yet the people that know me when I'm really mad and angry, they know that me talking is one thing that I don't do. So I ain't mad or angry. Yet, again, I don't owe you no explanation. I'm just trying to, looking to enlighten you about who I really am and how I go about what I do anyhow. Again, you're going to come to your own interpretation. You're going to come to your own assumption. Like I said, just don't, I'm not going to tell you what to do. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to your asshole. Just know that you ain't got to be a whole ass. And remove your head from between your legs if that's how you feel. When you take it personal, it's probably because you feel as though I'm personally attacking you, and that ain't the case, man. I just look to uplift. And another thing I'm going to let you know is don't ever get it misconstrued. Because in all that I've done to enlighten myself and to better myself in certain ways, man, I still am who I always have been. And that is, a big part of that is I'm frustrated. Physically, mentally, or whatever. I'm frustrated at the fact that it is hard to convey myself to allow people to understand where I'm coming from. And where I'm coming from is a deep-seated place in my heart. And that's why I do what I do. Not because I think I'm more intelligent than you. Because in reality, I'm only as intelligent as what I allowed myself to study and the experiences that I've had in my lifetime. I ain't no more intelligent than that. And my walk of life, or the places that I've been in life, some of you may have never been. And some of you may fail to go through. Like if I say I'm going to a certain place on the map, in reality, man, anywhere I go and everywhere I ever been, I look for the most beat up spot that you can think of. And some of y'all might call that the hood. And when I say beat up, I don't mean it like, it's trash or whatever. I mean it like this. That's where I come from. In my neighborhood, where I'm from, I don't say where I'm from exactly on here because I I don't want to bring spotlight to that. I don't want to bring no heat, rather, like, you know what I'm saying? So don't misconstrue that. Like, nigga, you know where I'm from. You know where I'm from, and you know how. This is how I carry myself wherever I go. I can't leave the hood. It don't matter where I'm at on the map. Bitch, I could be in Venus, Mars, or whatever. Bitch, that's in my heart. Like, so when I come across in my conveyance, or when I come across with what I'm saying, that's part of where I'm coming from. Like, I done been to the penitentiary for 12 years since I've been in Pennsylvania. That's something some of you might not know. And no, I ain't an educated criminal. The first case that I ever caught that sent me to the penitentiary was in the preservation of life. Anytime somebody pull a pistol on you, if you let them pull the trigger on you, you could easily have been a Trayvon Martin, or you could be a lot of individuals who ain't here right now because of that same fatal mistake, not knowing what to do when the time comes. You better preserve your life by all means necessary. And fortunately enough for me, I was able to see some expressions that allowed me to know that I was only a hair trigger away from not ever being out here again. And with that being said, I got some individuals that I done met along the way that may never come home, man. And I do this for them because the message that they look to convey, they can't tell you that they wish they would have never pulled that trigger. They can't tell you that they wish that they would have never took that life. And don't get it misconstrued. I done did some things to some people that's downright evil. You know what I'm saying? Just like I got some wolves that if I don't feed them, they're going to feel like I don't need them. And that ain't the case. Ain't that I need you as a crutch. No, man. In order to move forward, we all got to understand what it truly means to be connected on a deeper level than what it is now. Because a couple of days ago, not too long ago, you would have asked me, how many people do you mess with? And I'd have said, man, I probably could count on my hand. And I would have said that with pride. Now today I can count. That's getting a little bit deep, man. Because there's a few more people that I do mess with. And in those people that I mess with and a few people that I can say that about, I got some quality friendships, some quality relationships, rather. You know, male, female, family, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? If I take you personal, you is my family. And when you really get down to the nitty and gritty of it all, we all is family. I said something about black and white, and people might have took that out of context. What you really don't know or what you might not understand is it is a deficiency in the immune system, or, you know what, you can break it down like AIDS. I'm going to aid and assist you in this matter. If you was a European, then you came from original people. And the reason why most of the Europeans don't understand and they are so destructive is because they are the weakest germ of the original man. And that's because they was watered down. So that's why they act like children. And that's why a lot of you females act like you do, because you still holding on to what Adam and Eve did. And you feel like you done did niggas wrong, so you might as well keep doing niggas wrong. And you can't tell the whole truth and be the whole truth, some of you. I won't say that about all of you, because there's an exception to every rule. Y'all still holding on to that. Like, y'all still blaming us for what Adam did, because you took the fruit to him. And you said, you know, we'll know the difference between right and wrong. And that's their excuse. At least they got one. You don't have one, so stop making excuses. Because once they ate from that tree, and this is a story, a mythology or whatever, take it to heart. Because this is what got a lot of y'all misconstrued and running around here doing, a lot of us running around here doing things that we ain't got to do, which is really goofy shit. Like I said, they got an excuse. They didn't know no better. Only after they ate that from that tree was they under the impression that, oh, we got to go put some clothes on. So when you run around here wearing shit like, you know, the labels and all that, that shit don't really mean nothing. Bitch, you promoting somebody else's business heavily. You lining up the same people pockets that's doing you dirty. Just like you say, a lot of people saying that they eating healthy. Bitch, you can't eat healthy going to get food from where the fuck you don't know where it came from. And you can look down on your ancestors and say, oh, them field niggas and them house niggas, well, they paid away for a lot of you motherfuckers, for a lot of us. And them same field niggas is the same motherfuckers that put this motherfucking place on the map that you call America. They the ones and the pioneers that built this bitch. I don't give a fuck who they talking about, George Washington and all that. Man, you better get that shit right. You better get that shit tight. But anyhow, let me not go too far into that. And, you know, I get the cussing and all that because, like I said, it's heartfelt. Like, and sometimes that's the only way that you can express to somebody. what's really in your, for them to understand where you coming from. Just like if a person is out of line and out of whack and out of touch with reality. That first video I said, I smacked the nonsense out you, because sometimes that's what it takes for somebody to come back to reality. And like I said, again, if you feel that you're going to approach me and you ain't going to be met with what you approaching me with, because I know how to take it to any level and all levels. I said I can be ignorant and I ain't too far misplaced from where I meant that. I just rather not be that way. Why? Because when I get that way, it don't always end up well for somebody. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here. So anyway, and I intend to be that way, wholly and intact, until the day I ain't no longer here. So whatever. Take that how you want. Take it how you will. Like I said, man, you entitled to your asshole. Just don't be a whole ass, you know what I'm saying? And you can take that in humor, yet think about what it is that's being said when I say that, man. I'm gonna holler at you later. Peace, man.